Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Before I Forget podcast, the most disorganized podcast on this side of the internet, because we got to record
I
two
don't think that
episodes.
that's true. That it's the most disorganized
Are you kidding me?
by virtue of the fact that we're actually here recording already.
We're putting this one out today and later on in like
We're
3
putting this one
hours.
out in 5 minutes, and we haven't even started recording it.
I'm telling you, it's it's a struggle being pretty busy, and then Cage's internet screwing up 24/7, so we can't record
Yeah,
day
I
before.
had upwards of 3,000 ping yesterday, so that was fun.
That's not something I'd like to see be texted to me at 8 o'clock or so. It was like 10 o'clock, and I was like, "Welp, tomorrow's gonna be a busy day." But Cage,
What are you doing today?
so I'm recording this, I'm editing it, I'm throwing it up, and then I'm getting stuff with Molly, and then I'm coming back, I'm recording the other one, and then I need to finish some job stuff that I have left to do. So gonna be a fairly jam-packed day. May go to the gym, may not. I don't know. How's your internet today? Is it holding up somewhat?
Well, it's not the best it's ever been, but it's also not the worst it's ever been. So,
So instead of 3 down, you have 1
well, I mean, it fluctuates between like 20 kilobytes and 5 megabytes.
kilobytes. Wow.
But
And that's just
it's
is that a speed test or is that
yeah,
downloading things?
that's speed test. Downloading it only goes to like 600 kilobytes.
Man, I'm glad I live in an area that has decent internet, but they do maintenance on it a lot, and I don't understand why.
To make sure it's not shit like mine is.
Dude, I but something I wanted to talk about on the topic of internet is have you ever seen those fake tutorials online where they're like, "Oh yeah, tape 2 batteries in opposite directions to an Ethernet cable and run that into an external power source which connects to your router, and that will triple your internet speed."
I haven't seen any of those. No,
You haven't?
I've seen the one where you like cut the can open and use it as like a radar dish.
Dude, just fake tutorials in general, they're everywhere, and I don't understand why people make them. Because they just get crap.
For shits and giggles, I guess. I don't know.
Well, then explain that it's fake. Don't just put it up and be like,
No, they want people to think it's fake because it's funny to them.
but they
It's
think it's
like when you
real.
get it's like when you get OJ to download more RAM and he thinks it's real, and then he does it.
How old was, or how long ago was that?
That was like 2 years ago.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna be talking to him later today. We might have to bring that
Yeah,
up.
we may have to. I don't know. I posted it on his Facebook the other day.
You're a dick, you know that?
Well, I didn't post it like to his wall.
Oh,
I sent it to him over a
you sent.
message
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
he mentioned something on his wall about something that reminded me of it or something. I don't remember. It's been like a week, so this fucking is gone.
But going back to the fake tutorials, you say they want it to be funny and whatnot. A lot of people think it's real, so they do it, and then people just end up
No,
getting
it's
pissed off at
funny
them.
to them because people think it's real.
It's
It's
funny
like
to
if you
them,
t- it's like if you tell someone that microwaving their phone will charge their battery. It's hilarious because they're stupid enough to fucking do it. I mean, I don't do that, but like other people
but
get their fucking rocks off from it.
a lot of people on YouTube do it as their job, right? So if they're putting out fake content, I say fake. They're
What
putting out
they do,
content.
like they have normal content as well, or just
No, there's a lot of people who just do this fake stuff.
who just do the fake stuff.
Yeah, either they do things,
Yeah,
they
it's
say, "Oh yeah,
fucking
you only need
cool.
these materials," but in reality they have like $500 equipment pieces. Wow. They have really expensive stuff and they're not
500
showing.
pieces of $1 equipment.
Yes. They're all Lincoln Logs encrusted in gold. But I don't understand it. I think it's annoying. I mean, I understand I understand where the funny part comes in, but 9 times out of 10 you're not seeing the results. And you're just having people do it and then they get pissed off and they leave like a dislike and a comment on your video.
Dude,
That's
every dislike and comment is like they like that. That's their goal.
Can we get 5,000 dislikes on this
Yo,
video?
can we fucking motherfucking beat Rebecca Black's Friday for most dislikes? Fucking
How many
smash
dislikes
that
does that
like
have?
button and then realize you've hit the wrong button and smash that dislike button. Fucking dubstep crazy jump cuts. YouTube.
So the number one dislike video is Baby with
Oh.
8.4 million dislikes. And then PewDiePie has Can this video get 1 million dislikes with 3.16 million dislikes.
So yeah, I
Re-
guess he can.
Rebecca Black sitting at a cool 2.9 million. Despacito. I hate that. I think it's a terrible song.
What is Rebecca Black's Friday?
No, Despacito.
I've never heard of that.
You haven't heard of that?
No.
It's
I don't go out of my way to watch terrible things.
well, it's the most watched video on YouTube.
What? It's watched more than fucking Gangnam Style.
Yeah, it's got like 5 billion views. Look, I spelled views wrong, but first video to reach 4 billion views on YouTube. But that's Forbes. So I'm just going to pass that. All right, npr.org. Despacito surpasses 4 billion views. Fuels aid to Puerto Rico.
Featuring Daddy Yankee. Yeah.
Daddy Yankee, yeah. It's one of those really lame 4-chord pop song. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I hate it. It's a 4-chord pop song that follows the same flow throughout the entire thing. Chorus is all the same. It's just I don't like it. It's the Despacito. This is how we fuck a girl in Puerto Rico. Spread her cheeks and insert your burrito, something like that.
Man, really? That's fucking hilarious.
I mean, if those were the actual lyrics, I'd probably like it. But
Uff, you should fucking be a songwriter.
I've got a 6-hour car ride on Wednesday. 6-hour car ride on Wednesday because I'm going to see the family for Thanksgiving. We're gonna have a special episode out for that, by the way.
See, my family's not doing Thanksgiving this
Really?
year. Yeah,
Why not?
don't know.
Just you mean like extended family with relatives, or just your immediate family?
Like the most we ever did was my mom and her sister slash mom. That's a fun story we can get into another time. And those two, all of their kids would just do that. That I'm explaining this really terribly. So
I
my
can
aunt and
tell.
mom and all of their kids, one place. That's
Okay.
that's the as extended as it gets.
What I do is I go down
To the
to
to the
my
city.
I don't go to my dad's side because they live way far away, but my mom's side is relatively close. So we go down there with a bunch of family friends. We go to a barn sort of thing. It's not a barn. It's like a repurposed barn, but it's nice.
It's not a barn, but it's a barn.
No,
It
it's
used to be a barn.
the outside was a barn, and then they totally remodeled it so it doesn't really look like a barn anymore. It looks like a ranch now. That's what it looks like a one-story house. But anyways, we go down there and we eat lots of food. And I usually don't talk to anybody because everybody on that side of the family is either really really boring and is a farmer, or they go outside to smoke. And I'm not a farmer and I don't smoke, so I don't really care. But it's 6 hour car ride. I may make an intro to the podcast on that, just cause.
Well, if you got nothing better to do, you might as well, I guess.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can rewrite the lyrics of Despacito, but
Well,
I think the
so
podcast is a little better.
for Thanksgiving this year, we're just packing our shit because we're moving.
When is that
And
happening?
it was gonna be like fucking
Already done?
either Thanksgiving weekend or the next weekend,
Mm-hmm.
but the people giving us the house have like decided they need an extra couple weeks to move out. So now it's postponed till like the 15th of December
I
ish.
mean, that's not terrible, but
Yeah, but it's like this is like the third time.
your house is gonna fall
We're
down
now
before you
we're
move
now
out.
like 2.5 months out from when we were supposed to be moved.
Oh, it was really that early? Like
Well,
August?
that's not when we were going to move into that house. That's when we were going to move into the other house that the people decided to take off the market.
Oh yeah, I remember
But
that.
yeah,
So it's not that far away, but your internet should be better, you say.
if I can talk my mom into the next package, and then
That's
I can get my streaming up and going. Aside from the fucking like
and then
one
you
every
can
2 weeks.
pay for direct power lines
Yeah,
and cables to the
yeah,
internet factory, which is actually
direct.
run by Willy Wonka. I
It's
don't know why I said
the
internet factory.
Willy Wonka. Yeah, dude. If Willy Wonka was gonna fucking run the internet factory, man, I think we'd all have fiber by this point.
Dude, there was apparently fiber was supposed to come to where I live, and then they canceled it, and I was like, well, fuck you too. I was looking forward to that because I would have paid an arm and a leg for that. That's so good.
Yeah.
A gig down, a gig up. Oh,
How much do you pay now for your internet?
so it's with the apartment plan. So I don't know. Let me look into that. Fill the void that is me looking up what I pay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell what I pay because it's fucking 42.95 a month
It's awful.
for 6 down, 1 up,
Yeah.
and I never get 6 down or 1 up. So, yeah,
For 6 down, you say.
yeah.
That's really weird.
I get 5 at the absolute optimum.
But that never happens. So I pay
What I
around 55.
like the lowest that is like acceptable to me is 15 down, 3 up, and that's $60.
I mean, for $20 more a month, it's
Yeah,
not it's not that big of a deal,
it's
but
like
it does
three
add up.
times the thing, but it's still like $20 more a month.
Dude, if internet
If there were any other companies around, this place would be out of business. But there's not.
you've got a monopoly out there.
Yeah,
So good luck with that.
yeah.
You've got to
Unless someone like drives a car into the main server room, it's not gonna change.
you've got to make that
This
sweet
isn't a
YouTube
call to
money.
action or anything to get people to start driving cars into fucking
Viva la
businesses.
revolution. Fight for your
But
internet rights.
if if you're around, also they're fucking putting in a vote to net neutrality again fucking just the day before Thanksgiving so that no one knows about it. And that's probably going to go through because fucking people don't listen. They want money. They don't care about people. That's politics.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Do you take advantage of that at all?
If there's anything I want, like potentially a new motherboard,
I mean,
we'll have to see.
Newegg is pretty good at keeping things on sale, especially on Black Friday or Cyber Monday, rather. Amazon, I don't particularly like Cyber Monday deals on Amazon. It's not that good.
There's 50 down, 25 up for 140 a month.
140 for
140
50
for
down.
50, 25. Yep.
I mean, 25 is good upload, right?
There's 2510, which I would be totally fine with.
Yeah.
But that's still $80 a month.
I mean, what's the next one up from yours? Is that the 10.2 or whatever?
It's 10.1 and it's $50 a month.
10.1. One is still hard to do anything with.
Yeah, one
I
is
mean,
fucking. And there's 15.3, which is the lowest possible one I'll accept for 60 a month.
I'm gonna be right back. I'll cut this. Cat just threw. Sorry about that. I turned around and the other cat was eating the throw up of the first cat.
Yep.
As cat brains go, I. Where do you think they inherited that from? That way of thinking.
They learned from watching you, Uff.
Oh, because I eat my throw up all the time. Because
The
every
first
time.
The first step to fixing a problem is admitting you have one, Uff.
Do you think there's anybody who actually like eats their throw up?
Oh, I'm sure there's a bunch of people that do.
Why?
People are fucking gross, man.
I understand that.
Well, there's like the reflexive throw up a little in your mouth and swallow it immediately. You can't
Yeah.
stop that. And then there's like fucking wackados. The fucking.
Well, like you throw up in a bowl and then you eat it with
There's
like a ladle or
people
something.
that eat the placenta, man.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's got health benefit. You know what else has health benefits? Broccoli.
Yeah.
And that's not disgusting.
There's people that will cut off their own fucking balls, fry that
Dude.
up, and eat it.
I watched the Pain Olympics with some people
You
at work.
watched the Pain Olympics.
I watched the Pain Olympics with some people at work to see how long we could last. I lasted like a minute. And the dude put the axe in his balls. Oh. Oh.
I think I could watch pain longer than I could watch embarrassment. Because I was trying to watch the food channel the other day on Twitch, twitch.tv/food. And
The dude slipped and broke the oven.
no, he was just he's incompetent, and he fucking tries to laugh it off and say the same joke 20 times, and it just gets less and less funny. It wasn't funny to begin with, but now it's like negative funny. It's literally like costing funny points, and it's
It's
just
costing funny points.
he's trying so hard to be funny, but he's just not. He's like fucking, I don't know, what's the least funny person I can think of? Fucking
Donald Trump.
See, but he's funny to like look at and laugh at. This guy is not even funny to laugh at. He's just sad. It's just like it's like you see a dying puppy in the road. You can't do anything for it. It's like missing half its body, but it's still whining at you.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he's about as
Talk
funny
about
as
this,
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler's so bad. I don't understand why he's still somewhat up there. He's a director now, isn't he? More than he is an actor.
Man, I hope not. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna put a That's not an Adam Sandler. We're gonna put a fart joke
Okay,
here.
we're gonna do a font joke right
Hey,
here.
Lois, I'm a director.
I mean, I think Adam Sandler and Peter Griffin would get along.
They probably would.
I mean, Adam Sandler is like literally Peter Griffin, but that's funny. So, and slimmer.
Slimmer. All right, Cage. Do you have anything to spiral us off into the next topic?
Well, you know how last week I was talking about Battlefront 2 and the microtransaction shit
Mm-hmm.
pile it was? EA decided to listen, at least temporarily, and remove the microtransactions for a temporary amount of time because they said that they will be back. And so everyone's like taking that as like a huge win, and it does cut into EA's like opening week profits and all. But I
Yeah.
mean, they did still have the 2 or 3 days of shit where people would buy it. And while they don't have like the following week, which is a big amount of like the revenue they would have made, they still had the first days, and that's like more than they would make the whole rest of the week. So it's not as if they're sacrificing like a huge limb as though people are making it out to be. It's like,
It's
I mean, they're gonna bring it back probably around Christmas time when they're gonna get another surge of people, and it's just gonna be the same shit. It's
well
just it's too late for them. They've fucked us for the last time.
for it's the last straw. Cage says as he slams his mouse down onto his board. Do you still have the board, or you just put it on the
Yeah, I
bed?
still have the board. I'm not using the fucking bed. I'd never be able to fucking see anything. Everything would just wobble around. Dude, I've got a desk. I've got a desk in the
Oh,
works
you got
for
a
the new
is it an
place.
IKEA desk?
No,
Is it
I'm
a
just buying
Craigslist
it
desk?
off Amazon.
Amazon.
It's like it's got like the U legs,
Yeah.
and it's got those, and then just like two steel bars across the top, and then a slab of wood on top of that. That's all I want in a desk.
I mean, you can make
Legs,
one for
legs, and
cheaper.
a top.
Make one for cheaper and then
I
just
mean,
stream
it's
it.
not expensive. It's like $40, but like that's mostly the steel.
You know, it's cheaper than $40. $20 of scrap wood.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna fucking
And
do
then
that when I
you're a
could have
karate
steel.
ninja master, so then you can just karate chop
I
everything.
could, I could karate chop it, except I don't know karate. I know taekwondo.
Same thing. Taekwondo is mainly feet, right? And then karate is mainly hands.
Taekwondo is hand and foot. That's what the name means, and it's Korean.
Oh,
Karate is, I'm pretty sure, Chinese. Is it Japanese?
looking it up
I
right
think
now.
karate is Japanese and kung fu is Chinese.
An Asian system of unarmed combat using hands and feet to deliver block blows. Indicating level of skill. Ooh. I thought the belt color meant competence rather than your skill level.
It's your ranking. Like you take a test, you get the next belt.
Yeah. Do you have any fond memories of Taekwondo? Or was it mainly just yeah, this was
I
alright?
mean, I was the best one, so
You were the best.
I back when my memory worked, I uh, I remembered all the moves, so I like taught the other people.
Do you have dementia or something?
Man, I don't fucking know.
Did you play football and then get a
No,
big maybe you don't remember playing football because of that concussion?
I probably would have been all right at football because I'm a fucking linebackery type, but it's not my thing.
I I never got into football. I mean, I like watching it. A lot of people do. I just playing it, they'd have it in gym class. I didn't particularly see any reason to be like, "Oh yeah, football," cuz you just run at people. And then my parents did not want me to be in football because I would get hurt too much. And that was probably a good idea. So I was bowling in cross country.
It's that disc, I think.
That desk. Let's see this. I mean, that doesn't look terrible. It's white and black. How big is it?
Yeah. There's literally like
I
measurements
see.
right there.
That's not. It's not huge.
47.2 inches by 23.6 for the top, and then it's 29.1 inches high.
All right. All right. Let's talk about this. Because I'm imagining your setup on that. Cage has a 27-inch monitor.
I have a 27-inch monitor, and then my laptop is 17.3.
But if he was on his desktop computer right now,
I would have a
27 and a
22.
19-inch.
A 22, not a
22.
19.
That if you have two
And
different
the
monitor sizes,
the 22 inches is 1600 by 900.
yeah, it's a different resolution. Like one of the squares, slightly square.
No, it's like the same aspect ratio. It's just a different resolution.
Wait, 1600 by 900?
Yeah,
Dude, I'm so stupid. Just divide them by 100 and you get 16.9.
you 16 by 9.
I'm so stupid. And here I am, graduating a large in part math major. This is what the workforce does to you. You get lazy.
The expert assembly it comes with is $137, so
Dude.
I'm not gonna get that. I'm just gonna fucking put it together myself. But they're just gonna give me the
What do they
parts,
do? They
so.
use a power tool instead of an Allen
Yeah.
wrench? Wow.
Yeah.
Expert assembly. 150? Dude, you can put those together in like 30 minutes.
Yep.
That's like $300 an hour.
This desk costs $76, and the expert assembly is $137.
What a bunch of balls.
What a bunch of fuck.
Dude, original episode topic right there. Just rip-offs everywhere. Do you ever pay extra for extra perks or just
What do you mean perks?
so let me look at the example I saw today. So I use a certain acne product because, you know, everybody still
you're
gets
still
acne.
growing. Yeah,
I'm still growing.
you're still in
I'm
puberty.
only 4'7". But I use a certain acne product and I looked at the side of the box and it was like basic, advanced, and then like ultra advanced. And basically the difference between the basic package and the advanced package is like you get a microfiber scrubbing brush to put everything in and like extra towels and moisturizer cream, things like that. Versus the basic package, which gets the job done and it's totally fine.
The only thing I really see that affecting, I mean, I guess it's not even really what you're talking about. It's only like half of it. Is I'll get the the bigger hard space on my iPod. So I have the 64 gig iPod instead of like an 8 gig. Yeah, but that's the only thing I could think of that was even remotely close to what you were mentioning.
Well, that's just, it's not really adding extra benefits besides more storage.
Yeah.
And with music, you kind of need storage because if you're planning to use it a lot, you're gonna put a lot of music on it. Which you listen to mainly metal. How do you feel
metal, classical, some 8-bit shit.
Some 8-bit stuff. Like whom?
Like who metal do I listen to? I like some Judas Priest, like some Ailstorm.
Your internet
is it fucking up?
It is a little bit. Try it now.
Black Sabbath, some Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden is good. It's real good. I'll tell you right now.
Fucking.
I never got too into Judas Priest. You like them a lot.
I don't know about a lot. I like two or three of their songs, but they're
Painkiller
still good. Yeah,
and Breaking the Law.
Breaking the Law is a good one.
Breaking the
Fucking,
law. Breaking the law.
it's just stuck in my head constantly.
I d- my brain stopped working there for a second. Do you ever get songs stuck in your head while like taking a test and then because of that you can't take the test?
No,
No.
because I mean, I'm not sure I've mentioned this before, but my brain, half the reason I can't remember anything is because it's doing like three things at once. It's like
Yeah.
there's like a song in
So
there,
what's it doing
and
now?
then, well, right now it's focusing on telling this. It's also fucking trying to think a different, and it's also fucking, I don't know, another thing. Probably something about tests. I don't know. I don't really look the third path too much because it's weird. That's the one where
Just looking at like
when I randomly break into something in the TeamSpeak, I'm like, oh, what if fucking tits had six nipples, and fucking that's the kind of shit that the third path takes. It's just constantly thinking of weird shit to ask, or like, what would it feel like if you got a paper cut on the tip of your penis?
what
It's
is,
just that
what?
constantly. So
That's like the
I
pain
uh, I
Olympics.
pretty much ignore it. And because of fucking empathy and shit, anytime I think about, oh, what would it feel like to do this? It's just there. I just feel that pain,
You get embarrassed and then you break out in hives.
and I break out in hives. Yeah, I'm pretty
Apparently
itchy right now.
apparently Ben Affleck or whatever his name was. He went on Jimmy Kimmel and they were questioning him about the sexual assault allegations and he broke out in hives. And I
Did
immediately thought of
was
you.
was Ben Affleck a? Did he have a thing going on, or do you mean?
Apparently he was accused like twice or once and cuz he's big, people took note of it.
Yeah,
I
I hadn't
again
heard of the Ben Affleck thing. Hammerfall, that's another good band.
Hammerfall is very good. I like them. It's
Dark
there.
Moor,
Hmm.
Dark Moor.
I thought you said Dog of War.
No,
I was like, wouldn't it be God of War? No. Metal. I would. I think it'd be fun to play. I'm a musician. I said this before. But when I look at a song, I consider how good is it to listen to, and then how fun would it be to play. And the thing about metal is it's so fast, and I haven't developed the shredding technique yet. So I mainly do
you could just do the
soul.
power chord shit.
Well, power chords are kind of boring. That's AC/DC. By the way, rest in peace, Malcolm Young.
Yeah, fucking, what was that, yesterday, day before?
That was yesterday. I
Man,
was sad to hear about that. But power chords are easy. I'm talking about sweep picking, just flying up and down the solo,
flying up and down.
flying up and down the neck board. Yeah, getting
Fucking
attached like Peter
fritzing.
Pan and then playing while you're swinging around the stage.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
yeah, it's fucking, what was that, the Goofy movie where they did that shit?
Dude, I haven't seen the Goofy movie in so long.
Yeah,
I remember I didn't like it though, so
you didn't like it.
no, I didn't.
Man, fucking dude, Kid Me would had such a fucking kid boner over the girl in that movie. But to be fair, Kid Me had a kid boner a lot about a lot of fucking cartoon people.
Have you aged since then? You know better,
I mean, I have aged, yeah.
but you don't know better.
I mean, I wouldn't smash fucking Dog Nose, but I mean, fucking Meg from Hercules, I probably would still smash.
Who's that?
Hang on, let me Google the picture.
I'm looking at Herdules. Uh, she looks weird. Dude, I don't understand these like super weird proportions for like hair. it goes out like Johnny Bravo, and then it sticks straight back, goes down and curls. Yeah,
I think it's trying to like, it's a cartoon, obviously,
I know it's a
but they're
cartoon.
going with like the very angular Greek art style. Like you see, they got the fucking shit that you were fucking mentioning.
See, they got the.
I was gonna go into more specifics with like little fucking swirly buttons and shit, but like they can't see that in
I
the
should put
podcast.
the
So
should put dial-up noises over that pause.
yeah, you should. That'd be pretty funny.
I probably won't remember to do it.
Fucking Pocahontas.
There you go. Pokemon.
I probably wouldn't fuck a Pokemon.
What about the one that everybody likes? That's green and
That's
flowy and starts with G. Gardevoir.
Gardevoir, yeah, or something like that. I don't know.
We're just gonna call this episode Rule
Yeah.
34.
Rule 34. There you go.
Dude,
Fucking-
speaking of Rule 34, it's ruining Cuphead right now, and
Well, yeah.
Pissing
I
me
mean,
off.
Cuphead's big. There's gonna be a lot of porn of it.
why do
Dude,
people have to
everything,
ruin stuff?
everything gets a. What do you mean ruin stuff? It just makes it better.
It's not making it better
don't-
by any
You don't
stretch
have
of the
one of
imagination.
those mods where your Cuphead's naked and you just run around naked the whole time.
Do you shoot out of your penis instead of your
I don't
snapping
know.
finger?
Man, fucking make that mod. People will use it. I mean, they probably won't be able to use it on Steam, but
I mean, there are Cuphead mods available, and they're just online, not on Steam. And
Yeah.
you have to like directly add them to your files. But
fucking just make one of those.
why?
You can call it Dickhead, and it just replaces the cup with the fucking penis.
Dude, that'd be fantastic. And then instead of all the fantastic music, they just have the "Do Your
It's just
Balls Hang
porn
Low"
music?
song.
Oh yeah,
Be fantastic. Is Dickhead and what's Mugman? Smegma. I don't know.
well, Smegman. He's just like frothy, fucking. Light,
Just, no.
fucking.
We're adding to that. All right, Cage. I want to ask you something. I wanted to ask this like 4 episodes ago, and I forgot
Okay,
about it.
okay.
If you could pick any job in the world, it would be a dream job. What would it be?
That's difficult because my main dream job would probably be not doing anything, just fucking being able to do whatever I wanted, whatever it was at that time. Because
So a
you know,
vlogger.
fucking shit changes a lot. Not a blogger. Fucking, I don't want to fucking type to people about shit. I wouldn't be a vlogger either because those people are fucking.
No, I said
ridiculous.
vlogger, not blogger. Blogger's stupid. Who
Well, I wouldn't
vlogs
be
anymore?
either. Wouldn't be either of those because.
Dude, you got like a middle-aged mom typing about cooking and feeding or breastfeeding children. Those are the only bloggers now.
I might
Aye.
do like. Yo, right Uff?
That's what you said.
Oh. That's probably just my internet fucking up and not actually me making that noise. I don't know.
Let's try to hide it.
Taste testered be I think.
Taste
not like-
tester.
I don't know that I would have like a specific thing because like when you taste drinks, you have to like slurp it like fucking super fast. Like it's got to sound like you're fucking pushing a hard drive because you've got to like literally mist it in your mouth, a drink. You've got to turn that shit to fucking vapor.
And then vape it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You'd be a vape tester.
I wouldn't do a vape tester.
They're like 90 years old and they're like, dude. Oh, there's a sock. No, my dream job. I like the job I'm doing right now. if it weren't for the project I'm being put on. That's why I want to move.
Maybe a pilot. A pilot would be pretty
A
cool.
pirate? Yeah.
Not a pirate, a pilot
Dude,
flying.
a pirate would be pretty
However, if I was a flying pirate, that would also probably be pretty cool.
cool. That's not bad. I mean, more and more
Scourge
often,
of the skies, cage. And
Scourge of the
fucking-
Colossus.
The what's a good P word that has to do with being in the air?
Penis? Being in the air? Pillaging.
That's
Pillaging
I
the
don't
air.
think.
I don't know. We gotta open up the thesaurus. Is that the cat? Is that the word cat cannot say?
Yeah, it is.
Thesaurus. I mean, it's not that hard if you're just saying it 5 times fast. Yeah, I can see how that might screw up. Thesaurus. Strictly. No, a lot of days I see younger kids being so influenced by YouTube and whatnot. They grow up and they don't want to do anything and they just want to be fucking entertainers and be a YouTuber. Also, did you die?
No, I'm looking at synonyms.
Cinnamons. For being in the air?
I could be the airborne adventurer. Fucking, it's not. It just didn't have that pirate feel, you know.
Anyways, it's the first burp on the podcast. I think OJ might have burped.
Probably, I don't know.
He's too drunk to remember. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Younger kids, they're so influenced by YouTube and they just want to be entertainers. And then we end up with a society that doesn't function because nobody's doing anything useful. I'm not saying that being a YouTuber isn't useful.
Oh,
But
I almost definitely don't want to do anything useful. It's fucking too much work for that.
I'm telling you, man.
I could be a movie reviewer, a film critic. Fucking,
That's not bad.
it's not bad.
Definitely what I'd like to do is something in the entertainment industry. Because I was in school plays when I was little.
I probably would like being an actor. Not like
Not
a lot, but I would like it more than, picking up shit.
Well, I got a lead role in a middle school play. Wow, big money here. And the quote unquote work conditions that I was put in, it was like you'd pull 8-hour nights along with your 7-hour school day, and then you'd go home exhausted, and then the next day they do the same thing again, and you barely got any repayment out of it. And I was like, this isn't fun anymore. So high school, I just stopped doing the plays altogether. And next thing I know, my best friend is getting the lead roles and whatnot. And I was like, man, I'd like to do that. And then I realized, oh, the directors are stupid and I hate them. So, yeah. If I was a thing, if I was an actor in the
Yo,
entertainment
man,
industry,
if my dream job was like young George Lucas, because before the prequels, he was top notch guy, you know. Plus, he got to sleep with Carrie Fisher before that went bad.
boom, boom, boom. Not to quote the official podcast too much, but I think voice acting would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be
I
cool.
mean-
You could show up in like sweats.
I can manipulate my voice a lot. Impressionists, I have like 3 good impressions and the rest I can try, but they're garbage. Right? I enjoy doing them, but just voice acting, if I wasn't so bad at tripping over my words, I might be able to get away with it. But then again, I don't like the sound of my just regular
Yeah, no
voice.
one
Nobody
does.
does. But that's where the manipulation comes in, and I think that'd be fun for a bit. Could I do it for the rest of my life? Depends on the certain projects I get put on. But I think voice
One
acting would
sec.
be cool.
I'm gonna pause you there real quick. I got a second of shit.
You got a what?
Okay, you can go again.
Tits or ass?
Ass all the
And
way.
with that being said, we're gonna end off this episode. Before I forget, yay! I gotta go. It's 1:00 here, and I think this was an alright episode. We talked about.
Aside from the fucking most of it didn't exist, yeah.
That's true. We're at the 50-minute mark, dude. I gotta go. But anyways, guys, thank you
But
all
we
so
also
much.
had like fucking 20 minutes of nothing. So
That's true. But thank you all so much for joining us in this episode of Before I Forget. I have been Uff, that has been Cage, and we'll see you all next time.
and we probably forgot some shit. So
That's true. Stay tuned for Thanksgiving episode this Thursday.
Gonna have some special guests.
Yay!
Yeah,
Goodbye.
fucking